Well, Boise is embracing an emerging technology that could forever change recycling, and it all starts with this orange bag that so many of you are already getting.
Yeah, so what goes in that orange bag? Well, let's see what I've got here. Natalie, if you'll hold that open for me. Drink cup, right? Lid and straw included. That's all goes in the bag. Here's a yogurt cup, a plastic bag, and even the grocery bag itself. All can go in here. This is stuff that before you couldn't recycle. This is the stuff that other recyclers don't want. They're throwing it away. They're putting it in the dump.
We produce 300 million tons of plastic globally each year, and only 9% of it is recycled. So we see tons of these soda cups, yogurt container right here.
And plastic bottles and bags. In the shadow of a tower of plastic trash, Priyanka Bakaya talks about a recycling revolution.
Now with this Chinese ban, it's really, I think, pushed recyclers to try to think about local solutions.
Here's what's revolutionary. Priyanka's startup, Renewlogy, can take plastic, any plastic, and turn it into fuel.
So this is the diesel fuel that we create off our process.
The process highly efficient, there's almost no waste.
70 to 80% will become this liquid fuel product, and then we get about 20% becomes similar to a natural gas, which we recycle, and that's what heats the process.
5 years ago, I embarked on a mission.
With degrees from both Stanford and MIT,
Plastic is the worst type of waste to bury because it never decomposes.
Priyanka detailed the concepts in a TEDx talk in 2015. Since then, she's partnered with the University of Utah and opened her first recycling plant north of downtown Salt Lake. As for her process, it begins here with plastic shredded and chipped.
Looks like a confetti at this point.
You could throw a ticker tape parade.
Yeah, people get very excited about it. They think it's very fun, and they forget that it is trash.
The plastic confetti is then melted in this extruder, and the melted plastic is vaporized in an oxygen-free chamber.
As the plastic comes off in a vapor form from our reaction process, we cool it to different temperatures, and based on the temperatures we cool the plastic vapors, we can make different fuel products.
With the exception of feeding the plastic into the shredder, the whole process is largely automated, and one unit can take 10 tons of plastic trash a day and turn it into 2,500 gallons of fuel.
Instead of something that was, ending up in landfills in our oceans, you now have something that's a usable product.
Her vision is to build her new kind of plastic recycling units across the country, even the world.
Closer you can get to the plastic source, the better it is.
This is part of a unit already being shipped to Nova Scotia. And perhaps someday, one will also be built in the Treasure Valley.
And I think we're going to see how the first few months go of this program here and see if it makes sense to ultimately just have something located in Boise itself.
But for now, plastic trash from Boise will be shipped to Salt Lake City, where Renewlogy will take that old plastic and turn it into new fuel.
And as we mentioned, Boise has already begun curbside collection of the orange bags. And each time they get about 18 tons of plastic here, they send it down to Renewlogy in Salt Lake City and turn it into fuel. And that's 18 tons of plastic that won't end up in our landfill.